You're not treating me like that. I'm leaving, and I'm not coming back. Ever!
Board. Nice to take one. M board.
Print.
Checking again.
How was that, Roger?
That was great, Emma. Okay, boys, let's go for scene 74, I think.
Hello, I'm Emma Sams. Being part of the cast in a glamorous TV show is a wonderful experience, and I love every minute of it. But today, I'd like to step behind the scenes and tell you something about the company that has supplied the lights and all our film equipment. In the rather formal world of high finance, that company is called Samuelson Group PLC. But, like everyone else in the international communications business, I'll just call it Sammy's. In 1954, this lovely old clockwork movie camera was bought on credit by a young documentary cameraman. To help pay for it, he decided to rent it to other camera operators. It never let them down, because it was so lovingly maintained to a standard previously unknown in the movie business. More and more people wanted this camera, so young Sidney Samuelson and his brothers, David, Anthony, and Michael, pooled their savings and bought a second camera for rental, then another, and another. They worked hard to reach and maintain a high standard of technical excellence. And that's how Sammy's, now an international group of companies, began to build the reputation it enjoys today.
Good morning, Samuelson Film Service. Cricklewood. Thank you very much. Just one moment, please.
The hub of the original company, founded in 1954.
Hi, Neil.
Hello, is that Sharon?
Yeah,
Sharon.
These experts in 35mm film equipment are on call here 24 hours a day, every day of the year. They can supply everything for features, TV programs, commercials, and pop promos, and deliver it anywhere in the world, complete with customs documentation, on time, and in perfect condition.
But why not use the new Panavision stuff with the BNCR mount?
Yeah, I've just sent the fax of the quote for the Tina Turner job.
And a camera car?
And I think we've done you quite a good deal on this.
I had Sam Freight get in touch with me. Now, they have organised for the second unit extra equipment to go out tomorrow. It's flying out. Flight number...
No matter how big or small the order, or where in the world it is needed, Sammy's customers can be sure that it will be delivered fast and reliably by Sam Freight.
05, after your next pickup, would you go to Thames Television, Teddington? There are some sound tapes for Los Angeles waiting in reception. Bring it back to base as soon as possible, okay?
He has just left. He has just left. Over and out.
Message received. We are waiting. Over and out.
The company has supplied equipment for 15 James Bond films. The Panavision cameras the Bond films are made with are the Rolls-Royce of movie cameras. Like Sammy's, who've held the franchise since 1965, Panavision's list of credits show they are unsurpassed. Reflex cameras, tough and reliable, are used all over the world. For over 30 years, Samuelson has been a major supplier. Whether it's camera, lighting, sound, or editing equipment for a major film epic with millions of dollars to spend, or a simple teleplay, Sammy's technicians give the gear the same care and attention.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
They're particularly proud to have helped a group of young filmmakers to shoot a low-budget movie, Letter to Brezhnev.
I want you, Elaine. I want you to marry me. I have nothing to gain, nothing, just you.
It takes a bit longer than a few minutes, you know.
Please.
Oh, Peter, it's off its head, isn't it? How can I marry you if I'm stuck here and you're stuck in Russia?
It won't be forever. We will be together again.
When, Peter, when?
In the beginning, all of Sammy's equipment was stored in this cupboard. But today, there is enough Samuelson equipment in warehouses around the world to shoot over 1,000 shows at once. Complete camera outfits, Arriflex, Mitchell, and Panavision, and 25,000 individual items of film equipment are housed in custom-built carrying cases. These cases are made by Samuelsons to protect everything they supply. The company has been so successful with its cases that they now make them in wood or aluminium for many purposes outside the film and television industries. Whatever it is, if it's fragile, Sammys can make a case to protect it. A 20-foot drop onto concrete, and these eggs survived in this case. That's the kind of way Samuelsons test the efficiency of their products before putting them to use or selling them to their customers. But of course, they don't only sell cases.
This is the new computer editing system.
They sell film stock, 16 and 35mm cameras and lenses, many kinds of lighting equipment, Steenbeck editing tables, Sony, Ikegami, Hitachi, and JVC video cameras and editing systems, Ron Ford fluid heads and tripods, and most of the leading brands of photographic filters. Sammys have thousands of filters in stock, ready for rent or sale. In machine shops like this, many of Sammy's one-off specials are made. Troubled technicians come here with what may seem like insoluble problems, but Sammy's designers and engineers usually have the answers. They delight in making the impossible possible, and they do it all the time. In the optical department, lenses are specially built to meet the exacting requirements of today's film and TV production. The skills required can only come with years of experience. State-of-the-art test procedures confirm the achievements of the optical engineers, but it's their ideas that matter. For instance, this incredible ultra-wide angle lens, the first of its kind, was built at Samuelson's. Traditional film and modern video techniques don't always work well together, but here is an exception. Designed and introduced to the film industry by Samuelson's, Color Video Assist. It seems that whatever Sammys did to solve problems, there was always a director or cameraman who wanted to put his camera into even more awkward positions. So Sammys brought together designers from France and Britain. The result, the unique Lumar crane with remote control.
It's the end of the move now.
It's not surprising that highly imaginative rock video directors quickly recognized the Lumar's potential and now use it with great imagination. The results are often staggering.
Great, good one. They're just in. Just give me more on the arm now. putting him right of frame. Okay. And on you go. Silhouette drop a bit, so he's silhouetted against the line. Watch the bumps there, boys. Very nice. Put him against the windows. Yeah, he's done it.
In 1980, David Samuelson, Alain Messeron, and Jean-Marie Lavalou went to Hollywood to receive this Academy Award for the Lumar crane, for allowing a movie camera to go where it had never been before. And in 1986, there was British recognition for the company, when Sidney Samuelson received this Academy Award for outstanding contribution to cinema. Cine Europe provides 16mm Ariflex, Arten and Panaflex cameras to many of the leading TV channels in Europe.
Good morning, HTV.
Yes, hello, Mike. Yes, I've got the
16 SR?
So you want me to get this
hold on a
delivered to BBC Ealing for 8 o'clock tomorrow morning?
And would you like a
I'll just
zoom
go
on
through the
that,
list with you
or
once
primes or anything?
Right, can you move over and shoot the Betacam play? Nice wide shot.
What goes for film at Cine Europe applies equally to tape at Cine Video. Now that more and more programs are being shot on videotape, the call for Cine Video's superbly maintained line of broadcast equipment increases daily. Another member of the Samuelson Group is TP Video in London's Covent Garden. Such electronic wizardry as this doesn't simply speed up the graphic designer's creative progress, it increases many times over the range of visual effects available. TPV is a computer graphics house with a sophisticated edit suite geared to the needs of corporate and industrial video producers. This peaceful 17th century scene on the banks of the River Thames, a couple of miles from Windsor Castle, is the setting for Bray Film Studios. Once a revered old lady of the British film production industry, Bray's facilities have been completely revitalized, and Samuelsons have added another soundstage of 10,000 square feet. Today, set designer magic has transformed Stage 1 into the frozen north, and the director of this sherry commercial is using video assist to convince his agency clients that they are getting exactly what they want.
Okay. 11, take 2. And action. Where's Carruthers?
This new production company is using Samuelson lighting for the first time.
Cut.
I think that the best electricians, certainly, they're very cost-conscious, which helps me, because usually the producers are the only people who are worried about cost. But I find that the Samuelson's electricians have been helpful on this very tight budget.
Investment in a new fleet of powerful generators and alternators, together with a vast range of other advanced lighting equipment, provides an outstanding facility for television and film. All over the world, whether a lighting assignment requires massive power or the subtlety of fiber optics, Samuelson companies deliver. Rock and roll concert tours are big business for Sammys, now that fans have come to expect to see their idols cocooned in bigger and better light shows. Here at London's famous Wembley Stadium, perhaps the biggest lighting rig ever to have been built will be a key ingredient of tonight's event. 1,700 lamps, 1,400 filters, over 1,000 control switches, 500 dimmers, 8 miles of cable, and these sensational Vari-lights will all come together to breathe life and light into tonight's Queen concert.
Ready, all thread spots to open white. All other spots to afraid white. Okay, standing by. And go.
The sound division of Theatre Project Services put in all the mics, speakers and amplifiers for the show Phantom of the Opera. The complex plot has one vital but seemingly impossible requirement. When the auditorium is full of people, it must sound like a creepy, empty theatre. The installation is unique and received rave reviews.
Yes, just go upstage for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 upstage right. Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
From an unconventional theatrical success in London's West End to the large-scale prestige and pomp of reconstructed 19th century military history, it doesn't matter a bit to Sammys. They do it all. This is the famous Royal Tournament at Earl's Court. The lights must be trained with as much precision as the men and horses they're illuminating. The whole spectacle, down to the smallest detail, must be presented with technical style if it's to be appreciated by those who love this annual event. No audience is more critical. The communications industry worldwide is expanding rapidly, so it's not surprising that some of the fastest developing companies in the group are part of SAMCOM. They can supply these new computers, or these big screen video projectors capable of very high quality. Whether you need a single monitor to show off your products at a trade exhibition, or a massive video wall, SAMCOM can provide, round the world, day or night. SAMCOM is the market leader now in servicing product launches and trade presentations, such as this one for Jaguar. And when British Airways went public, of course SAMCOM was there too, to give them a stylish takeoff. There are many more Samuelson companies and services that I really should tell you about, but I'm sorry, I haven't the time.
But you must.
Must what?
Tell them about me. Interactive video. The latest advance in teaching and training. The armed forces, the police, the National Health Service, and major industries galore all use interactive video. Tell you what, I'll teach you a bit about Samuelson's overseas. Press button A. Take your choice.
C, Australia. D, France. E, America. D, France.
Sammy's company, Alga Cinema, in Paris, France, leads the equipment rental field in the French feature film, television, and commercials production industries. Okay. Press key B, please, Emma.
B. C, Australia.
Samuelson Film Service and their John Barry Company look after the Australian film and TV industries from depots in Sydney, Melbourne, Perth, Adelaide, and Jan's concert productions service the pop world. All the major groups use them.
Don't Sammy's have a New Zealand connection?
Too right, sport. In Auckland. And in Wellington. Film Facilities Limited, they're called. What are you going to do now, Emma?
E, America.
Of course, you know all about Sammy's in the United States.
I sure do. The group's headquarters are right there in Los Angeles. That's also where AVHQ is, the area's leading presentation company.
And what Samuelson Company operates in Atlanta, Georgia. Dallas, Texas. Detroit, Michigan. Chicago, Illinois.
Victor Duncan, Inc.
Absolutely correct.
Emma, rehearsal.
Oh, I have to go. Thank you for the lesson. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this journey around Sammy's as much as I have. I miss them. I've known them. Well, as a matter of fact, I've known them all my life. You see, I'm one of the family. Sam's is my stage name. My real name is Samuelson. So forgive me for being so proud.
Okay, rehearsal, everybody.